Well, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to the Washington football team franchise. And we're on week 6 at the New York Giants.
Today, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's week 6 of the NFL on EA Sports. See Daniel Jones and the New York Giants taking on Josh Allen and the Washington football team.
We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the Washington football team.
Dice is ready. You look ready.
Alongside my partner Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, and Charles, you take a look at this Giants ball club. They come off a disappointment last time out that put an end to their modest.
See the Giants look at the football first.
For visiting Washington, they're off to a terrific start, unbeaten at 5-0 through the first month and change.
And you can hang a lot of this early success on their defense too. They're the tone setters for these guys, and the entire team feeds off of what they do.
They had no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Giants go to work on offense for the first time, and it's Daniel Jones leading the way, the number 6 pick in the 2019 draft.
Coming off of a loss their last time out, I think he's just seeking to make a bigger impact on the game. He threw a touchdown pass, didn't throw an interception. I think he just wants to jump those numbers up in terms of flinging it around and letting his receivers get into the end zone.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 4 yards, the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
On the pickup.
The numbers for him from a week ago, 13 carries, 56 yards.
And to me, the goal is the exact same thing as last week. Get him the ball early and often. I think he's got another big game in him in this one.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Operating from the gun, Jones. It's complete to Golden Tate. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their performance.
Barkley hit in the ball, pops
just like last week. We make them fumble, we recover.
And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. So here's Washington now an
We give them a big hit,
excellent
fumbled. We make them fumble, we get a turnover, and we need to improve the turnovers that we. Josh Allen needs to stop for another tease.
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
That's caught.
To start the drive is complete. Past the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the
Good
way
yardage.
down inside the 20. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
First down, Washington.
Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
We have the first time ever. Darius Dice, he's still going.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball
Just like last week against LA, and this one is tipped.
Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. This will be caught at about
That's
the 6.
backwards.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd.
So the Giants defense is waking up already.
Team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under.
Dice is
To me, that's
short.
the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Can this defense hold them out?
Can this defense hold 4th and goal? Of course they can.
They stop them at the 1. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2.
You should just take a field goal.
And defensively, they were ready for that. A full-on blitz on 4th down, and they stop them short of the marker.
Oh, and someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great one-blitz defense, and they hit it just
Barkley's
right.
not going nowhere.
They're going to feel awesome going to the bench after that big play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3.
3rd and
They
6.
like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Now Saquon Barkley.
They have to kick.
Forward only up to about the 7.
Saquon Barkley on the carry.
And we defended.
Having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free,
And we forced them to punt.
as we just saw there.
Here's Tressway now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Oh, the
We
return
have
is Sims.
Sims. Okay, not bad.
Good return there, 17 yards. And Washington will have a short field here as they take over
Good
1st and 10.
position.
Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory. But the other
And we
guys held
have
up. They didn't get
guns it over the middle. That's caught.
The number 1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach. That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Just on to take the trade going. That's 2nd. That's complete. So close. That's 1st and goal inside the 1.
Gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A good pickup there of 20 yards. They've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. On the ground.
And that's Dyson. He's in. Just to make up for the turnover on downs. And he's in.
Great effort there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And Washington has taken a first-quarter lead.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now, you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
It's good, and Washington will take a 7-0 lead. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run.
Tucker McCann set to kick off.
McCann's got it teed up.
Well, I can't wait to see the preseason game.
Fielded near the back
Be
of the
sure
end
to
zone.
be aware for the preseason game on my live stream. Be aware of that. Coming up at the 10th.
Ready to go again offensively.
Commanders
And
at
still
the Jets.
no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran.
Barkley
Some
again.
excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
That didn't work out because
Incomplete. He's maybe lucky
Jonathan
it wasn't
Allen got a hand on it.
threw it. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
So 3rd and 2. Can we make another stand on defense?
It's caught by Smith. And he will have a Giants first down by about a yard.
And they got the Giants first down, which was
A 3-yard gain, and it'll give them a fresh set of downs.
not expected there. That'll drain up the first quarter.
On EA Sports. So from the 36
So
now,
for the
first and
36,
10.
we gotta stop.
Now Jones finds his tight end Ingram. 3 yards the gain there, second down. I know when you got a top tight end like this, you want to get him involved, but when you do, you're hoping for more than that.
You certainly are. You got to try and get him some space where he can make a play downfield, or at least an opportunity for some rack yardage, right? That run after catch.
That's incomplete.
This one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means
Third and
they need to come
7.
up with something here on third down.
What are they gonna do?
From the gun.
Watch out, Jones. He is dumped. But at least their teammate pounced on it, but they have to kick.
So they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a
Look like
positive.
Thomas
One, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession.
recovered the
Two, being
fumble,
able to
but they
punt it,
have to punt.
changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try
Great,
and hold.
great
Instead, they
defensive
get a little
stand.
breathing room.
Here's Tressway now, as he'll punt it away for the second time.
Okay. Oh, yep. That's going to the end zone. Never mind about that.
Get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. 20-yard line. So here is Washington now to take over. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well.
All right. So first and 10 for Josh Allen.
Throwing on first
Allen.
down is Allen.
Okay, that's a flag on the play. We're gonna take that one back.
And he's able to get it back to the 33.
It's pass interference anyway, so we're taking that back.
Thought he had the pick. Flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference. A killer for them. Thought they had a nice play.
That's complete.
They'll be marching off yardage against them.
And
That's a
taking it
first.
across midfield and inside the 45. Solid way to start
Let's
the
see,
drive.
can we
13
time the
yards,
clock?
picking up the first. On first down, this
We
is
have Geis picks up another first.
It's a first down for Washington on a
Picking up
pickup
another
of
first
11.
down.
A gain of 11 on them. They had 3 tight ends in on that set, and they were really good at blocking for their running back.
And give them a lot
And
of
that's another completion. That's another first.
kids coming out of college often don't block very often. These guys have really developed into superior blockers, and that's why they use them in this formation so often.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another
Okay.
first down. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Okay, can afford, not bad. Now that's a first and more. Ryan, we're already inside the red zone and we're already at the 2.
To number 82. First and
You don't always expect
So
tight ends to be
Josh
big
Allen
in
and the
terms of
football
running
team
after
really
catch,
moving
after
things
that
up,
play.
trying to
Join
step up in the
growing band
pocket.
of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Josh Allen got bailed out for pass interference on the defense.
Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight
And because
ends
of it,
here for first and goal. Geis, they'll try to run it.
Geis is in.
Fights his way into the end zone.
Great effort by Geis for getting a touchdown.
His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts.
Another defensive man accidentally pushed him forward.
Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I get some more. And it'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Oh, but Darius Geis will be the new Ezekiel
Now for
Elliott.
the point after.
the extra point.
The kick is up and it's straight through.
14-0. That time a 6-play drive. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run.
So
Tucker McCann set to kick off.
McCann's got it teed up. That'll be taken about a yard deep.
for the Giants. That's not the 20.
Not a good one as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10.
First and 10 for Daniel Jones.
He'll set up to throw from the gun.
And he overshoot Saquon Barkley already.
That'll bring up 2nd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley.
And Barkley cannot go anywhere.
They're going to get
Going backwards once more.
That is going to get us to the 2-minute warning.
It will be 2-minute warning.
3rd down and 12.
Just like that.
Man here in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here.
And Barkley getting dead.
Lose yardage on this one back to the 13. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Going back for 1-yard loss. Now the Giants at the 3-way again.
Just holding the line because they're doing their job. They're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. Here's Tressway now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it.
Yeah.
And
Ken
this
Sims on the
returnable for
return.
Sims.
Ken Sims. Whoa. He's still going. That could be a horse collar tackle.
35 yards on the return. Picked up some good blocks as well. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And he's found the end zone twice, and now I'm guessing he's thinking, hey, let's find it 3 times.
And you got to figure from the defensive perspective, how's he gotten there twice? What are we going to do to keep him out for a 3rd time? How do we tighten things down? Because he and his offensive mates, they are really in sync right now.
Here's Sosa on 1st down. Completing the
to the tight end. And he's going to get this
complete to his favorite tight end once more.
17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
It's a gain of 7.
So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect
yeah,
on this
guys,
game.
what he's doing.
And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line.
It's up backwards,
2 yards
though.
to loss, 2nd and 12.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best 1st half for them. They did do a nice job there, forcing a loss.
Even though with 2-yard loss, we still get enough 1st down. Going out of bounds.
15-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
17 yards.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so
Trying to
far
wear
this
down the
game,
Giants, so we
the
have.
alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage
Okay,
of it.
not bad. So that's.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3
We are in
timeouts.
the red zone, so
As
that's
they'll start
2nd and
with
2.
14 seconds to go in this 1st half. 8 yards the tally on that 1st
8
down run.
yards.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Allen, the throw is. It's caught.
And he'll be brought down here at the the 3-yard line.
But he did
And
not
they'll burn the timeout
get
with 5
across the
seconds
plane.
left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
We're trying to go for 6, and we got 6 again. Touchdown, Geis.
Great effort there. In the final
Touchdown.
seconds of the first half. And Washington is able to stretch their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point.
Well, I might go take a deep kickoff, so...
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And it is now 21-0. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run.
It's nothing. Tucker McCann set to kick off.
That sounds like a great deal. Why not? Let's go
So
kick.
with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next
So
drive.
21 then,
And from this
last
spot
play,
in the field with the
Hail
clock where it's
Mary,
at,
let's
you think
see.
we're just going to see a knee and that's it.
And I
Jones
think in this situation, that's the proper play.
looking downfield, and it's picked off. Carter with the pick.
Picked off around the 27. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first
And
half
that's
of
how
action.
we end off. None for the Giants.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach!
You will be seeing join Samu again next
starting to
game.
rise to the top as it's time to take you around the NFL here in Week 6. We'll get started up at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly, and it's the Ravens out in front as that game moves towards halftime. Alex Smith with 3 touchdown passes.
Whoa, Alex Smith.
From there, it's off to Indianapolis to check on the Colts at Lucas Oil Stadium. And for the moment, they find themselves trailing the visiting Cincinnati Bengals. Carson Wentz has thrown a touchdown pass. Lastly, let's get out to Jacksonville. See what's happening with the Jaguars at TIAA Bank Field. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Lions. DJ Chark up over 100 yards receiving with 2 touchdown grabs. In the game you're watching, it was Josh Allen who was on target in that first half. His guys have a 3-touchdown lead as we're about ready to go into the second half. And to get you through it, we give it back to Brandon God.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Okay, Josh Allen's ready to play.
Graham's gonna.
So Washington in a good spot.
2 turnovers for the
They will get
Giants.
the football as the second half gets underway.
Okay,
Fielded a
having
couple
to
yards
Danny
into the end
Boone.
zone.
He's returning.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
23, so that's still okay.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first
Okay,
half
so we
that
have
we've had,
first and
guys,
10.
but be prepared for some
At the
change-ups.
23, we
We're going
have
to see
Josh
them
Allen
kick
hand
off
off
the
to
second
Darius
half.
Geis, and
See how
he's
they
on the
handle
room.
the
Picked up the
adjustments
first
that
down.
might be made
There he
from the
goes.
big
Guys,
seam, and he
can
might
they
go
catch
all
him?
the way.
No, they cannot.
Touchdown, Washington.
That they even took long out on us.
77 yards. And Washington going to add on to their lead. You talk about the dominating rushing performances that you and I have seen together. This has got to be right up there. His 4th touchdown run of the game and another long one to boot.
And I don't need to ask for a witness because you're right here with me. We are watching this, and we're watching such a performance that is demoralizing for anyone on defense. You know, it starts out coaches screaming, tackle it, get it. And after that last touchdown, I bet it's pure silence on that side of the ball.
It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. Well, I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. One play on the ground and into the end zone for 6.
The defense are not even trying.
Tucker McCann set to kick off.
McCann's got it teed up.
Yes, McCann kicking it away.
Here's Dante Pettis on the return. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard.
Here's the Giants offense now getting set
Daniel
to start
Jones
the third
have the
quarter.
pick from the Hail Mary.
Just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because you always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds.
And back then again, ball comes out. Who is recovery?
And his guys are going to get
Johnson with the recovery.
23-yard line.
They may have the edge on the scoreboard, but that hasn't made them passive, has it? I mean, they dialed up a pretty good run blitz there. And Brandon, you know that all blitzes aren't just designed to get to the quarterback in the passer. Sometimes you're just trying to take away every gap, every hole that might be created in the running game, and they did it to perfection and caused a fumble there.
Took away the gaps, took away the holes, took away the football. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in for second half blowout material.
Guys, okay, not bad.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run.
Big hole, 1st down.
And turning it into a nice run.
Right back to the red zone, and Memphis is already
You're going to smother it, but a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Yeah, that's not good for the Giants right now. So 1st and goal. Coming up. Marcus in a touchdown pass. And both teams are going forth between Jets and Chargers.
To the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And Washington able to capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And he just tied the NFL record on that 5th rushing touchdown. He's the 6th man ever to do that in a single game.
And partner, did you just say that he tied an NFL record?
One-man show.
I mean, we're talking 5 touchdowns on the ground against an NFL caliber defense.
Is that good?
I'd say that's fantastic. What a game for him.
It really is something. We are watching
Indeed.
quite the effort.
What a game
He's
for
been a busy
Daniel
man,
Stites.
5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run.
Tucker McCann set to kick off.
McCann's got it teed up.
McCann takes it away.
Pettis now on the return. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard.
New York set to take the field. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is
18, they're going to him out for Barkley. That didn't work.
And he powers scores through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
Going backwards for a
Officially,
loss
it's a
of 1.
1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a second and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They've not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Down goes Jones.
Pressure gets to him, and he will go down.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in
Here's
third
your
long
answer.
situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
After that sack, third and long, tough spot for Jones and the Giants.
10 yards from the end, from their own end zone, which is not great.
Jones.
And that's complete, even though it's upended. It's Evan England. It's upended.
He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
And people have to come up with schemes to limit him, and what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner, if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man and try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
Here's Tressway now, as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
And we'll call for a catch.
Made right at the 25-yard line. A big boot that time. 57 yards, the official distance. And it will be Washington football now with a first and 10. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer in the end zone for a second home, because that's what it's been like throughout this contest.
Pass is complete to the tight end.
Get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Washington.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
He almost placed to a tackle.
Defensive side, Lorenzo Carter. Bring from just shy of midfield.
Oh, that's enough. First down and more.
Complete to his tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 41-yard line.
A gain of 11.
It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11. They'll run with Nice. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Another good run for him. What else is new? That'll put him right at 150 yards for the game. So he's really made his presence felt for this one.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 24-yard line. 15 yards the pickup. First down, Washington.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive and help get him on the ground.
We're just milking this clock down.
And it'll leave him with a second and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up
Here's Allen.
That's another completion. Ooh, right in the red zone.
6-yard line. 4 catches now on this drive alone. They can't stop him. It's another first down.
6-yard line.
200 yards for the year for this guy already. So first and goal. Allen touchdown, his first TD of the day.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Dylan Cantrell, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Washington offense just continuing to pour it on.
You know, in golf, they often talk about playing the course and not worrying about what the other players are doing, what their scores are. That's essentially what we're seeing from this offense. They're just having fun and doing what they feel like doing today.
Extra point attempt here still to come. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So that drive in total 8 plays. And the result, a touchdown for Washington.
Tucker McCann set to kick off.
McCann's got it teed up. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
That's incomplete.
And it's incomplete. The Giants on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3.
3 yards to go.
From the gun, Jones.
Dropped. Good job by the defense.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started. And that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Spinning pass to
He's getting away. Oh my goodness. Good effort.
Return there of 22 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure.
Let the tight end cooks for you.
The drive starts with a completion left side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth.
Yep.
Boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and look like turnover at this point. You just go ahead and play.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
That's a complete pass. 1st and more.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ooh, good spin move. Pick up another first. He's still going.
And finally down he goes.
No one's going to bring him down.
Inside the 10 to the 7. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Okay, it's 1st and goal. Dice makes a good spin move, and he is in.
The end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Now the try here for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And in the end, it's capped off by a 7-yard run.
Tucker McCann set to kick off.
McCann's got it teed up.
2:50 left.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep him warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
That's how it gets a gain of 8. Unless he can't get a lost play.
From the gun, Jones. That's complete left side to Shepard. 7 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
He's still getting shot.
Now Jones throwing on first down. And he's got his man on the out route. And they'll get to it after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Brings up
able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
That's incomplete.
Over the middle, but it's incomplete.
You're trying to secure it for
Trials
pick.
and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him
You
a
can say
school
numerous of
credit
times.
for hanging in there and trying to make something happen.
So numerous of times. Let's say we could say numerous of times.
Nice 3rd down conversion at even 20 yards.
3-yard line.
Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They're in the red zone penalty. Pushing back out field goal range.
On first
Watch
down.
out there.
Jones is hit.
Ball
He
is
lost the
out.
football. But I believe the Giants got this back, and they will hold on to the possession. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge. Basically,
Watch out again. We secured the fumble. Let's run out the clock. And we got the recovery.
Midfield at the 49-yard line.
One part I think is safe to say they can mark this down as extremely
Sweat with a prop.
frustrating. Here we
And
are
Smith
in the 4th
Williams
quarter,
on the
and
recovery.
that last play, that turnover, I think it epitomizes what happened to them all day on offense.
So symbolic, and that's why they're
Montez
still
Sweat is
being shut out.
hungry.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. As they try to finish things off in this 4th quarter, and that current 5-game win streak looking like it's going to go to 6.
Alright, so 1st and
Here's
10.
Allen following the fumble
Complete
recovery.
to the
It's a
tight
short one
end.
here, complete
Pick
to the
up the
tight end.
first.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
Okay.
It'll go as a pickup of
So
14
that's a
and a
first
Washington
down.
first down. Now a run with
Another
Giants.
first.
They're going to
Ah,
snub this play
that's
out behind the
backwards.
line. We have not seen that much today. Washington now going to use the first of
That's
their
backwards.
3
A loss
timeouts.
of 3.
It's just their first.
But
They've got
it's
2
okay.
more to
We
use
might
here in
go.
the final stages. And
Yep.
a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
3rd down.
3rd and inches, and they've got
So
some
3rd and
extra
inches,
beef
I
up
believe.
front. 3 tight ends. This is Geis.
We pick up the first.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard
And
line.
we call
before it's
another
all said and
timeout.
done. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
First down, Washington.
Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. A little insult to injury here late in the
It
game.
is insult to injury. And we got this kick
And the
perfect.
kick is good. So you wonder how
Valid.
this will be remembered the next time these 2 teams meet. until then, this game's over. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
And we should
So
cheer
for
a
Washington,
shout.
they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Dallas Cowboys. Meanwhile, for the Giants,
For
the
Giants.
loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And they'll look to get
3-3,
back in the
and
winning
defense
column
was
next week
fire.
as they head to Philly to face off with the Eagles. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew.
Giants
We'll catch you
crown.
next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
So let's see the stats update. Josh Allen, he nearly a perfect record. At least his 264 yards. That's amazing. We almost got that pick from the Giants defense, but was called back by pass interference. Excellent game by the defense. And Jordan Ta'amu will be back. And coming up on the 10th, be aware for the live stream between Commanders at the Jets. Then on week 7, they will play against Dallas, but QB switch back with Ta'amu. Then Joe Burrow will play.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
Until then, catch you later, folks. See ya.